loving that music this morning.
It's just like, it's a little shoulder waggle, isn't it?
It's just a little waggle for you. Hello, welcome back to Crafters TV. It's the birthday celebrations. It's day 12. It's hard to keep up at this point. It is. Oh my, what a busy day we had yesterday. So many great deals, so many amazing shows, and that is not going to stop all the way through until the end of Sunday because Leann is back in the building for Cartload. She's been causing, I'm not going to say trouble this morning. Well, I am going to say trouble. You've been causing a lot of aggravation this morning. Do you want to just tell everyone what's happened and confess?
I don't think I'm everybody's favourite person this morning.
No. Well, she's going to be your favourite person.
Yours, but everybody else behind the scenes.
No.
They're raising their eyebrow at me.
This wasn't happening when we left yesterday, I heard a lot of.
Well, no, yeah, that's true. No, I wasn't meant to be here. I wasn't programmed.
No.
But I've decided I'm taking over because Sarah's out the building, Joe.
She is.
And when Sarah's out the building, I'm going to call myself in charge.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I'm going to call that. I'm going to say that, Joe. And so what I've done, I've created a code, Joe. So
she's looking at me for me to say it's all right and give her some validation and affirmation. And I'm not getting myself in that kind of bother. You've made your bed, you're going to have to lay in it, I'm afraid.
Okay, I will stand alone in this. I will stand alone. So, as you know, because we mentioned it when I was on with Joe, 12 years I've been with Crafters TV now. It was my 12th anniversary this year, and I thought, it's not all about the 17, Joe.
No.
It's about the 12 as well. So I've created a code, Leann 12. Spell my name correctly, Leann 12, all capitals. If you use that in your basket, you're going to get an additional 12% off your order.
And you can use it in conjunction with your Club Inspire discount.
You can use it in conjunction with Club Inspire. All you have to do is spend 60, and that's £60, dollars and euros. So when you spend 60 and you add Leann 12 into your basket, you're going to get an additional, to celebrate my 12th anniversary, 12% off your order. Now, it's only for 24 hours. So you've got it, it's been valid since 9 o'clock this morning because I was causing trouble. And it's going to run all the way to the end of Play Your Crafts Right with us tomorrow.
So Play Your Crafts Right tomorrow, you've got the opportunity to use it then, and then that's it.
That's it.
So
and you can use it on multiple orders. So you can't use it multiple times in your basket, but it's multiple use. So if you let's say you see 5 things, you do 5 separate orders, you can use your Leann 12 5 separate times today.
You can.
And it's in the next 24 hours, as many times you like.
She's really done it this time because it's across everything you see on air on Crafters TV and everything on the website as well. And all the amazing deals we already had running.
The only restriction is 60.
60. You've got to spend £60 or dollars, and that is after your Club Inspired discount has come off. Let's face it, everyone's spending £60 or dollars. Have you seen the deals that we have got? It was noted that I have just been ripping into these and not letting my guests open them. So
well, I didn't like to see.
Well, I was watching the show when you said to bed, and I happened to just tune in. So I'm going to have to let you.
Should we do it together?
No,
you take half your.
No.
You take half, I'll take half. Let's do it together. Come on, let's do it.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, it is this. I love these. Stamps and dies for you. This is a thank you so very much. These are like traditional old style sign writing, I think.
It is. It's very back in the day, even like vintage 50s type sign writing. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Really,
I love it.
Really stunning. You're getting 2 stamps then and a die in there. I love it because when you stamp those out, even if you give it to craft, they think, how on earth have you managed to achieve that?
I know.
It's such a brilliant set of stamps and dies. And remember as well, all you need to do is make sure you've got £10 or dollars worth of products in your cart, and you will receive that. That's your daily gift. You will, of course, if you're spending £50 or dollars, receive this, the very exclusive birthday event paper pad. That's got a £10 voucher in there as well. Now, spend £100 or dollars, you'll receive both of those, and you'll get the glitter markers as well. Money can't buy as well, those glitter markers.
Absolutely, colours do not exist anywhere else.
£100 can, but any other time of the year, absolutely you won't. And there is a £20 voucher as well when you spend £100 for you to use in November and December. So all of that's happening. The code's happening. We're 6 minutes in. We haven't even gotten to the fact that we've got an amazing launch today as well.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's these brand new heritage dies.
They are so classy and classic. And they're a brand new concept, Joe, because they are a rotating nesting set of heritage dies. So they nest, but then they've got this really unique concept of being able to rotate them and get a very, very different look, and they're exceptional.
Brilliant. And of course you will be able to use the Leann code on that as well. So this is your wake up call. We're going to see that. We're going to see some of the other things that you loved from last night's cart load. We're going to do a mini cart load reload. There's going to be a full cart load reload on Sunday. So the launch, that's what's happening now in Wake Up Call. The launch of those brand new dies, that's 2 p.m. here in the UK, 9 a.m. East Coast, with myself and Debbie Robinson. I haven't seen for ages, so it'd be totally lovely to have her back in the building. And then we've got a bit of a sort of masterclass, Tools 101 masterclass later for you in the UK, 6 p.m. East Coast time, 1 p.m, 10 a.m. if you're over on the West Coast. Gosh, there's a lot happening today, isn't there? Isn't there just? And that 12% discount can be used on everything until the end of Play Crafts Right tomorrow. So make sure you head over to the website where you're going to find absolutely everything that you need. It is all over there for you. crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu and then you'll see everything that you need. But we are going to dive right in for you and have a look at the brand new launch. Let's see who is online and chatting away with us today. Caitlin is our social media superstar. Hi, Caitlin. My iPad, it's having a mare today. We'll come back to that in a moment. Let me share with you then this brand new launch, because you have got these gorgeous brand new dies and a brand new concept for you as well, which is amazing. So I'm going to take you through the different designs that you have got. This first one here is the antique chic. You can see how you're able to double these up and lay them over each other. I love that you've got the little corners included in here as well. So that's your antique chic. We also have then the Edwardian elegance. It's like a family crest, that one, isn't it? It's beautiful.
They're absolutely exquisite, Joe. They've got, do you know, the concept when we put them together was so that they look, you know, when you go into a stately home and you see the ceiling roses and the cornices.
Yeah, it's exactly that, isn't it?
It's meant to replicate that, which is why we've called them heritage.
It does do that so well. Then we've also got this one here. This is your Venetian charm. I love how, and we'll see this more as we go through the show, I love how this has been popped on foam pads for you as well, because if you want to layer these up and get depth and dimension, they're going to be amazing for that. Or, of course, have you seen with this one here, keep them flat. That's your heritage scrolls that you've got just there. And I must say, I love the fact, first time I've ever seen a sort of nesting layering die that's got spaces for you to ink through as well, which makes them even more exciting. This one here is your beautiful Baroque. You know what I say, Leanne? If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. Hey. I'm in one of those moods today. So that is your beautiful Baroque. It is, as the name would suggest, gorgeous. I'm guessing there's definitely elements, if you're going for the full collection, that you're going to be able to mix and match here as well, across the different sets, taking little bits from each collection. And that is your Georgian swirls that you've got there. Absolutely stunning. Now, we want to do something very special for you. They're all available individually. You can get them individually if you like. However, when you get them all together and get them as a bundle, we are going to give you £30 or $40 worth of freebies in here, and they are gorgeous freebies at that. So you're going to receive the Vintage Butterflies 12 by 12 paper pad. This one is absolutely stunning. Loads of gorgeous big bold butterflies in there, lots of lovely imagery, lots of depth on here as well, lots of things like stamps and watermarks and scrolls and musical notes all the way through the back of there. You've got 36 sheets there of that. We're also going to give you as well the Vintage Butterfly Luxury Pearl cardstock. And again, 24 sheets here will all beautifully colour match your 12 by 12 pad. And they work so well with your Vintage Butterflies collection. So £77.94 or £89.70. Let's face it, no one's paying that today, are they? Because you're all going to be adding that Leann 12 code into there. So you're looking at you'll be looking at £68 at full price. If you're in the US, you're going to be able to take $12. You're going to be able to take 12% off of that dollar price as well. So that will be $79 if you are across in the US. Now, if you're a platinum member in the UK, £54 or $63 and a few pennies and cents as well to throw into there. Remember that Leann 12 off of absolutely everything, in the show and across the website. I would definitely say get yourself over as well to the website, hit the Shop the Show button and the Shop the Day button and have a look at everything that we've got coming up for you. There's lots of great cartload deals still on there. We've got a star buy which goes beautifully as well with your brand new launch today too. But I know Leanne has got lots to squeeze into this wake up call, so where would you like to start, Leanne?
We're going to start with those absolutely glorious heritage dies, Joe, because I really want to show you slowly from the beginning the concept so you can understand, because we're talking about them being a brand new set of nesting dies which have a unique feature where you can rotate them 45 degrees, get a new look, they look like a ceiling ones. We're telling you all these fabulous things, and when you see how easy they are, which it's just built in to be made so incredibly easy for you, that's when you're going to know that you absolutely need these in your stash. So I have cut out ready, Joe. I've got my square set and the one I'm using is Antique Chic. So I've got all of my dies and I'm just going to show you the die set complete. This is how it comes for you.
Nice.
So you've got all of these nesting pieces that we talk about. So you can see we've got the outside die, we've got an inside frame piece, we've got our heart, which is going to make a statement in the centre. We've got a couple of very beautiful little cords there. So we've got all of that. Now, these can be used just as a beautiful decorative nesting set if you want. Every single one of those dies is different. The real joy comes when you do the rotation that we've built in. So I'm going to cut all of the pieces and then show you what we mean by that. So I've got a piece of pearlescent cardstock and I'm cutting the first largest die. So I'm just going to build my sandwich over the top of that and run that through. And we are going to cut all of the dies because I want you to see how you're going to cut them, how you're going to lay them, and what it's going to look like when it's done. And I think once we've done that for you once, you're just going to absolutely love them. So there's the first one, cut out. And the great thing about these, Joe, is not only do you get a beautiful cutout, you get a fabulous piece of waste as well, which is a really pretty shape, and you can use that to mount on another card with another topper at some point. So I'm going to keep that because I'm going to ink through it later. And then I'm going to cut my next piece out in my darkest card colour, and I'm using different colours of the pearlescent card here in the same family, so that when I put it together, the same colour tone, so that when I put it together you can see what I mean about doing the different twists. However, doing them all in cream, inking them up with our Bordeaux or Fryer Brown water reactive ink pad, which we've also got on a good deal.
We do indeed. I'll share with you. We are quite low in the water reactive ink pads. The deal's going to pop onto your screen there in a moment. I'll take you through the colours after this demonstration, Leanne's.
Okay, so those little pieces will come out. I'm going to get my pokey tool. I'll get my pokey tool and get those out in a second, you'll see. Okay, then I'm going to use this die again, getting a pokey tool. And
shall I just show you those water reactive ink pads?
Go on.
Let me take you through them because they are.
Yes, please, Joe.
They're going very quickly. These. I don't know that they'll last a show. We don't have that many of them. So you've got different colours in here. So you've got your smoked emerald, which is this one just here. We also have crushed velvet. Then you've got the honey pot. That one there is the midnight. And then we've got lagoon, Bordeaux, pale fig, grasshopper, and you'll get the Fryer Brown in there as well. $35.50 or $53.50. You will be able to use that Leanne 12 code on them if you are spending over £60 or dollars as well. Do remember. The most popular ink pad we sell, aren't they, Leanne, the water reactives?
They are, and I understand why, because they're just very, very useful. There are so many different things you can do with them. You can use them to regularly ink, you can use them to stamp a sentiment, you can use them with water, you can watercolour with them, make a new colour with them, use them to do letterpress technique if that's what you want to do. So many different things you can do with these, and the colours are exquisite, and have certainly been the first ink pad we ever launched, and I think, as you say, Joe, certainly the most loved.
They are indeed. 80% gone on those water reactive ink pads. A lot of you already got those in your baskets as well, so be quick if you'd like to grab that birthday deal on them.
Okay, so I've just cut that same die out that I cut in the dark purple, and I was just cutting, look at the detail on that, Joe.
Exquisite, isn't it?
How incredible is that? I mean, that's just one of the nesting frames in that set. I've cut the same thing out in a lighter colour. Okay, so I'm just going to pop the little pieces out of that, and
brilliant.
It's cut beautifully. All we're doing is using our pokey tool.
Lots of you tuning in saying hi already this morning. I think my iPad's exhausted after 12 days of birthday, you know, Leanne. It's on the go slow today. Susan says, good morning, Joe and Leanne, all the CC team from the South East UK. Chores done, coffee, tea, cake here, ready to watch the show. Eleanor says, good morning from Shrub Oak, New York. Good morning, Eleanor.
Wow.
Katie is in Newark on Trent. Alicia is in Arkansas. Hi, Alicia. Gail saying, Texans are in the house. Hi, Texas. Debbie says, so excited for this weekend, starting today. What a great 17th birthday event this has been. From Debbie in Nebraska. She's up at 5 a.m, Debbie. She didn't want to miss this launch.
5 a.m?
5 a.m.
I don't blame you, mind, Debbie, because they are fabulous.
Leanne's normally getting in at 5 a.m, not getting up at 5 a.m.
Well, this is a true story, Joe, but we don't need to tell everybody that.
We don't. Do you think we will have anything left to sell at all on Sunday? Honestly, the way yesterday went and today's already going, I wouldn't bank on it. Leanne, causing trouble, I don't believe it, says Psych. I'm sure that's not their actual name, but...
I'm sure I am terrible for causing trouble, Joe. Now I'm going to cut my heart. I'm cutting my heart and I'm cutting my my little corners. So I'm going to pop them on here, and I can put them both through at once because they're smaller dies. So you see, all I'm doing is taking every element in the set, running them through and cutting them out, and then we're going to have a look at how to assemble. Now the largest die in the collection, Joe, I'm going to ink through in a second. Always the largest frame has really lovely embossed detail. Everything else in the collection has beautiful cut detail, and there is a reason for that, which you will see in a second. So they're the lovely corners. Let's put them there. Here's the heart. Let's just pop that out.
Those corners are going to be so handy elsewhere.
Oh,
and in fact, I think all of these elements could be used individually, don't you, Leanne?
Oh, 100%. They've been made as a nesting die set, but a nesting die set that is functional on its own or as separate little elements, exactly as you've said. So you can use the pieces all together, and that's how it's been created, and I'll show you how. Or, of course, you can just take those little pieces and use them as you want. Example, that beautiful little filigree heart is exceptional and would be brilliant for framing up your sentiments, etc. Right, let's just get my little pieces out of here. There it is there. I've lost one, don't know where it's gone. Never mind, we'll find it later. Okay, so all of the pieces cut out, ready to go and start assembling, Joe. And what I've done is cut the large frame, the middle frame. Where's that die gone? There it is. The middle frame I've cut out 2.
Awesome.
I've cut the heart, and then I did cut 4 of my corners, but I've lost one. So you'll get the idea anyway. 4 of my little corners. So I've got all of those pieces cut out. Next thing I'm going to do is the inking. So this frame is it cuts beautifully, but actually it's to be embossed. So you will need your rubber embossing mat for this, Joe, and I want you to cut it and then run it through with the emboss sandwich, because that's when you'll get all of the lovely detail in there. So if I run this through once more with my emboss, you'll see what I mean. So that's the only one of the dies that you do need to emboss and has detail. That's the largest die in every single set. The other dies in this set are all made with beautiful cut-in detail. So that largest die has the beautiful emboss. So once you've embossed that, you're then going to ink through it. So keep the card in the die, get your blending tool and a colour of ink pad that you want to use. I'm going to use crushed velvet, which is in that bundle you've just been talking to everybody about.
Okie doke.
And a bit of scrap card so it doesn't go all over the place. Slip that under there.
Sandra's lovely to see Leanne today. What a nice surprise. Mo says, hello, happy crafters. Looking forward to another show. Silka. I love your name. Silka Schwobel says, thank you, Leanne, for the code. And Catherine says, wow, thank you, Leanne. Lots of thank you, Leanne's in there. A lot of you I'm hearing already using that code as well. So a lot of orders going through with that Leanne 12. Remember, you can use the code Leanne 12, Leann 12 at checkout. When you're spending over £60 or dollars, you will get an extra 12% off, and that is on top of your Club Inspired discount on top of the great discounts that we're bringing you, all the great freebies that we're bringing you over this birthday event. So make sure you are taking advantage of that. Pop it in the code box at the end, the promo box at the end of checkout.
Absolutely. I'm so pleased everybody's taken advantage of it, Joe. I just thought, you know, it's nice to have
gorgeous.
a little bit of something, isn't it, to just say thank you and celebrate. And 12 years with a company is no mean feat, is it?
Absolutely, it's a long old time.
And I absolutely love working here at Crafters, and I thought, you know what, 12 years, let's pass that on. Let's pass the joy of that on and let everybody else enjoy too. So what I've done there is just ink through the die, so you get that beautiful embossed detail, and you've got that lovely space so that you can do your inking through it. That's why the Harmony Water Reactives will be fantastic for this. I like to use my 3D glue gel to mount these up. You can use a foam pad, you can mount, you don't have to mount them 3D, you can put them flat. I prefer to have them elevated a little bit, and I would say that that was the concept when we put the concept together. So the first die is going to go down straight. Okay, so then we're going to start layering up the other elements. Now you can see that the nesting element is, if you want to just use it as a beautiful frame to have an element inside, you can do that. And look how they nest and how that embossed outer border works beautifully with that really detailed, intricate inside you've got. And then you've got your little heart sentiment, which is stunning, and heart center, which could be used for a sentiment. And then you've got all of your little corner pieces, which can be used in the corners to really make that beautiful. And that's just using it cut flat as it comes out the set. Looks gorgeous.
Really
However,
stunning.
We've made it so that it's got a little bit of extra, something extra special, Joe. So I'm going to put this one down flat, and I'm going to use my glue gel for that, just in the corners. You can use your dotty tape pen for that as well if you want to. So that's going flat. And then remember, I cut the exact same frame out, but in a different colour.
Yes.
This is where the rotation piece comes in, Joe, to get that real heritage 3D design. And it simply is, this middle one rotates 45 degrees and gets laid up. And that changes the entire look and feel of that collection by doing that. So take that one, and then again with your 3D glue gel, just in the corners, and maybe it's a little bit there. So what I'm doing when I'm picking where to put it is I'm picking the areas of the design where the glue gel will go behind.
Am I right in thinking that dries clear as well, Leanne?
It does dry clear, you won't be able to see it. But of course, my top tip is when you're using glue gel like this, while it's wet, little sprinkle of crystal glitter over the top of your design. Sticks on all the bits where the glue might have shown, but just adds a little bit of a sparkle behind the scenes.
Can't
so
have too
you
much
can't
sparkle,
see
Leanne.
it. You can't. So do a little rotation on that. How incredible does that look? It looks amazing straight away and very different to the set as it just comes out of the collection. You've then got your little heart, which would house a sentiment inside, and that will go in the centre. Stamp your sentiment in before you do this, because you don't want to be flattening all of your 3D work. And then just decide where you want to put your little corner pieces. And you will have 4 corner pieces. You won't have dropped one on the floor, as I have done. But you get the idea by layering those up. And you can use the same colour cardstock, all in cream, inked and Fryer brown. Looks absolutely exceptional.
I think as well, looking at that and how amazing that looks just on a white background shows you, doesn't it, when we're bringing in patterns, maybe inky backgrounds, your different textures of cardstock. Imagine how that's going to then start to elevate it even further.
It really is. And there's the same die set, but done with some pattern in the background, and you can see that heritage look where it's been rotated. We've done a drop shadow with the gold card underneath there, all the way around the little gold, on some beautiful papers from a signature range, and a sentiment in the centre of your die cut, if that's what you want to do. They really are, Joe, every single one of those sets, exquisite as a standalone nesting die set, or in that heritage style where you're doing that 45-degree rotation, a rotating nesting die set. It's going to make the things that you create stand out, because we've not done anything like that before.
Beautiful, isn't it? Have you got the finished projects over there, Leanne?
I have.
Oh, can we have a look at them?
Would you like a look?
Take them? Or should we have a little look at them?
Yeah.
I think so, because I was looking at them earlier with Leanne. They look absolutely stunning. When you see the amount of different things that you're going to be able to achieve with them, it is absolutely brilliant, brilliant value for money. Leanne's got some of the ideas there of what you can do with these.
So you can use the circle to create an easel card.
Stunning,
and then
isn't
have
it?
that cut in heritage detail in there. You can do your diamond pop-ups and do several rotations, because actually that's a good point, Joe. Just because I've rotated that once doesn't mean I need to stop there. I can keep doing other colours, and then I can rotate it again and have the points here and here.
Beautiful.
And you can build it up so it becomes a full
That's amazing.
twisted 3D look. Honestly, incredible. Use them as a topper on a regular shaped card if that's what you want to do. Fabulous with that deep embossing that we've included in that outer die for you to ink through. Really gives that heritage look.
It almost looks like it's been professionally lit, doesn't it? With the inking there. It looks like sort of beams of light. It's amazing.
Absolutely. And then, of course, you could use them in the centre of it. Oh, I've got it upside down. Centre of the
that
diorama.
one, different colours. That looks a bit sort of, almost a bit oriental to me, and that lovely sort of, I'm thinking like festival of colour in India. It's got that kind of vibe to it, isn't it?
Absolutely agree. And what I'm wiggling this for is to show you that that bit in the background is static. So we've used the outer layers of the die and put them on the outside aperture, used it to cut through and create the aperture, and then the inside rotation pieces have gone inside as a topper. Just use them in a real pastel, very subtle way. Use your gilding waxes with them. Go to town and make it very regal and opulent. That is so incredibly beautiful in heritage, it really is. The options with these are limitless, Joe, and I think what you'll appreciate with every quick sample I bring here in front of you is every single one of them is completely different, and you're going to be able to create this level of variety. There's a shaker with the shakers in the middle there. This level of variety yourself at home, and you're going to be able to do it effortlessly. They are absolutely exquisite and a very unique concept.
And I love that they look and feel so different, all the different samples that are being made. You know, they give you a real range of options, these. Let me take you back through them. You're getting a lot of dies in here as well, including for you, mate. You're thinking this one, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dies in each of the sets there. So this one is your antique chic. They're all available individually. No one is going for them individually because you are all getting the £30 or $40 worth of freebies. This one here is your Edwardian Elegance. We then also have the Venetian Charm. That one there is the Heritage Scrolls. You'll get the beautiful Baroque, and you'll also get the Georgian Swirls. Now, when you get the whole collection together, which is, let's face it, it's what everyone wants, isn't it? You will then get the Vintage Butterflies 12x12 paper pad included for free, and you will get the luxury cardstock from this collection as well. So a beautiful selection of pearlescent cardstock and wonderful papers which will work beautifully with this collection. That's £30 or $40 worth of freebies in there. Remember, you're able to use your Leann 12 code. Remember, you're able to use your Club Inspired discount. That means that platinum members today will pick this up for $54.88 or $63.26. So make sure you are using that Leann 12 code at the checkout. Some other stuff. Now, some other stuff I want to tell you about, right? And I don't think, Leann, you've really caused a lot of trouble today, Leann. You know why?
Go on.
Because stuff that's left from yesterday, people are going to be able to check out and get an extra 12% off. So this here is my mystery bag from yesterday's cartload. Now, you're going to be able to check this out with an extra 12% off.
Yeah, you are.
I'll work out what that pricing is for you in just a second, but let me take you through what I have got in here. So, you know me, there had to be some tag dies in here, didn't they? I love a tag, and you've got two tag dies in here as well. So we've got the tree, and you've also got your little toy soldier, but also put the message reveal die in the matching tag for you. So that's going to be excellent. You can use those together. Absolutely love 'Twas the Night. You've got that really lovely sort of Dickensian Christmas scene in there. Then this, which is just awesome. This is your Cozy by Candlelight. You've got dies stamps, sentiment stamps, embellishment stamps in there. They're absolutely beautiful. Now, you guys loved it, and I absolutely loved it too, the Bethlehem collection. So we popped something from that in there for you. Now, this is your Celestial Angel. That is a creator card. That would be like, what, £15 on its own? That is in there included. I've also put this in for you, which is some beautiful layering stamps. They're also worth £15 on their own, which is amazing. Then we've got this, another cred card. Another one? Yes, 2 creator cards in there for you. This one being Deck the Halls. Also managed to put some little toppers in there for you too. Glorious. And a little colouring pad. I thought with a colouring pad you could just, you know, have a little bit of something for you over Christmas. Just do a bit of colouring yourself. And then these, me and Leanne launched these stamps and I absolutely love them. So I wanted to include those. They are brilliant because they are a lovely selection of stamps in different styles. So it makes you look like you have been collecting stamps for years. Now, £30 or $40. However, if you are using the Leanne code, I'm going to give you the price with the Leanne code. Of course, if you've got this in a basket over £60 or dollars, then this here, you're going to be able to use that 12% off, which means you're going to get an extra saving, whether or not you are paying the regular price or you're paying the platinum price. So get it in your basket, £30, $40, £24, $32. It's neither of those prices though. So if you went for it with the code, the 12% code, I'll give you that pricing in a moment. Right, let's move on. Let's move on then to this one just here, which is your water reactive ink pads. So we're going to move on to these. Now these are brilliant, 9-piece collection for you here in these ones. Let me take you back through the colours that you are getting. This one here is the smoked emerald that we've got here firstly. Then you've also got the crushed velvet, which is that one there. We're also going to give you honey pot, midnight. You've got the lagoon there, the Bordeaux, pale fig, grasshopper and the Friar Brown. Now we don't have much of this. We don't have much stock of this at all. Now if you're getting this in a basket over £60 or dollars, you're going to get the extra 12% as well. We sold, what, 85% of these yesterday when they were on before you got that extra discount. So if you want to get hold of them, get them in your basket, make it really quick. We are, right, let's take a quick break then and give you an opportunity to check out your basket. So whilst you do that, Wide is very busy on that launch, by the way. If you want those freebies, think about checking out. Whilst you check your basket out, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Make 'em craft, don't you know everyone wants to craft? Cyrus and Ben, you'll love making cards. It really isn't that hard. Use your scoreboard and dice and make boxes and cards any size. Oh, you could make a shaker card with sequins or beads, or make a triple easel card with real expertise. Here at Crafters TV, we make crafting a breeze. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Don't you know all the world wants to craft? Jan said do some coloring, Ben, but use a Spectrum Noir pens, blend and color in style. With aqua pens or dry blends you will smile. Maybe try out some die cutting, maybe try to emboss. Pick up tips from Crafters TV, you won't be at a loss. Use the Gemini or Junior and you'll craft like a boss. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Don't you know everyone wants to craft? Oh, you could make a shaker card with sequins or beads, or make a triple easel card with real expertise. Here at Crafters TV, we make crafting a breeze. Make 'em craft. Make 'em craft. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft, make 'em craft.
Absolutely love that. Love the original and love that one as well. That was our social media superstar Caitlin there, and a very starring, if not slightly bossy role at the end there. I see with her clapperboard out. Absolutely brilliant to see that. Lots of love coming in for that launch. Terry says beautiful. Janet, Janine, Janet, Karen, all loving it. Purple frame card is lovely. Exquisite is the word, says Mo. Diane says the dies are gorgeous. Crafty Angie loves them as well. Susan says what a most beautiful arrangement. The die samples are stunning. There's just so much love universally coming in for these as well. And a lot of people waxing lyrical about being able to get that amazing 12% off any basket that's over £60 or $60. Now,
Joe, can I just ask that everybody who's taken advantage of the Leann 12, if at a point in the future I need them to sign a petition,
right,
to get me back,
yeah,
if I'm moved on,
okay,
for doing the Leann 12,
yeah,
you know, like if I'm asked if my services are no longer required,
right,
because of the Leann 12, we may need those.
Like we need like a change.org petition or
yes,
something like that.
Yes, and,
okay.
and I know I can rely on you all to do that.
Yeah. Or I mean, it might be a GoFundMe if you get the boot. Who knows? Right, we're going to move on and have a little look at this. This is an amazing machine. Leann, I'm going to ask you about them. I know you developed this. What is it that people love so much about this Pro, and who's going to be using this?
Okay, so the Gemini Pro is the largest electronic die cutting machine in our Gemini collection. It takes a full 12 inches in terms of plate size. That's the size of the opening you've got there, and you get a 12 by 12 plate in the box. Now, always with Gemini electronic machines, the three words you need to know and rely on are power, precision, performance. And you can rely on that with the Gemini Pro. Pro because it's professional. And the Gemini Pro is for those of you who craft on a larger scale, craft more regularly, or actually want to batch make and do things more quickly. It might be that you're making things for a fair, that you're doing sets of wedding invitations or christening or save the date or baby announcements. It might just be that you've got 500 Christmas cards to make and you want to make them in a much more quick way in terms of batch making. That large amount and that 12-inch plate that you get in there allows you to multiply stack dies onto the plate so that you can be quicker in what you're achieving, Joe. What you do not lose is any of the performance, power and precision that you get with our regular Gemini and Junior. It's exactly the same, which I have to tell you, for a machine with a mouth of that size is no mean feat in terms of engineering, but we've made sure that you have got that there. So it really is, it's like having your washing machine, your dishwasher, your oven, that kind of thing. It's a statement in your craft room. You're going to put it in your craft room. It's going to live there, and it's just going to be a workhorse for you, where you can get done so much more quickly because of the size of the plates that you've got with it.
Brilliant. I want to talk to you about the deal.
Soft crafters, actually. Sorry. Soft crafters.
Yeah.
You know, if you're watching our Becky on the soft shows, Joe, it works with all of the multimedia dies. So in terms of cutting with Builder Block or those dies, a quilt top quickly, in a matter of moments, you've got a whole quilt top done, and then you've got the rest of the day for the sewing pleasure. So amazing. It's fantastic for that as well. And
the deal was amazing on this already. So it should be £449. It's £450 or $500. It is definitely a considered purchase. I'd never seen a discount on it like we gave you for birthday. So £300 or $349. That saves you £149 or $150, making it far and away the lowest ever price on this. However, today, the regular price, if you're shopping in pounds, will be £264 with the 12k. So £212, that's saving you, what, nearly $240?
Yeah.
You're getting it for less than half price. Now, if you're a platinum member and you're in the US, $244. That is less than half price on a Gemini Pro. Now, in the UK, I believe, we're low in stock in the UK, aren't we? Right, there is less than 50 of them in the UK. We've got a few more, I believe, in the US. I think it was going to go today anyway, but Leanne, I don't think you quite realised when you slapped that 12% on this morning, did you? That, you know, we'd be selling a Gemini Pro, Leanne, for
Joe,
less than half price.
Joe, I wasn't thinking about the implications. I was just having a nice time and enjoying the power rush of being able to create my own code. So this is what I mean. If I need you to sign a petition at a point in the future, I might be asking you to do that. But take advantage of the Leanne 12, because now they've set it up and they set it up for a period of time, they can't take it away.
No.
Yeah.
I think we just need a moment to let that sink in. I think you need to have a moment. Just have a think about what you've done, Leanne, to be honest. Why don't we take them out? I mean, if you've been sat on the fence, you've been thinking about getting a Pro for a while, I'm going to put my neck on the line and say you're never going to get a deal as good as this with the extra Leanne 12. Let's give you a moment to check those baskets out, but also let's share with you the details of the Gemini Pro.
Supersize your die cutting and embossing potential with the Gemini Pro. With a huge 12x12 cutting platform as standard, this machine is perfect, not only for larger projects and batch making, but also for cutting all elements, mats and layers for your smaller projects in one pass too. The machine is capable of cutting through all sorts of materials, including card, craft metal, leather, wood, felt, and multiple layers of fabric. The power, pressure and performance that you've come to expect from the Gemini family of electronic die cutting machines has been enhanced to the next level. It's been engineered for superb edge-to-edge cutting of up to 12x18 size materials with perfect results every time. In the box, along with your Gemini Pro machine, you'll receive 2 clear cutting plates, a rubber embossing mat, a magnetic shim, plastic shim and metal shim, all 12x12, power cord, plus of course your comprehensive instruction booklet that will guide you through the plate combinations you need for your different dies and embossing folders. Larger 12x18 plates are also available separately to boost your creativity even further. So, whether you're a card maker, scrapbooker, create paper or fabric embellishments, table decorations, wedding stationery or keepsake gifts, to name but a few, this machine will revolutionize your crafting experience.
Very, very busy on that Gemini at the moment. Right, we're going to move on.
Can I just tell you with the Gemini, we're nearly into single figures.
Sorry?
We're nearly into single figures.
On the Gemini in the UK?
Yeah.
Ooh. Who are you going to have to go and apologise to next door after the show?
I might be sending a little WhatsApp message.
I think you should grab.
I think Joe.
I think you should grab your phone now, maybe, and start drafting something.
I'm going to own it, Joe.
Okay.
I'm owning it, and I'm going to be unapologetic because do you know what? I've been here 12 years, and it's the first time I've had a Leanne code. I'm okay with it, Joe. I'm not apologising.
All right. Okay. If you want it in the UK, you're going to have to be very, very quick. It is going really quickly, that Gemini Pro. Let's move on to these vintage butterflies then, because these, of course, pretty. Now, when you're going in your launch today, you are getting your 12x12 paper pad and your metallic cardstock totally free of charge, which is excellent. So maybe you don't have the vintage butterflies. We've put together another selection for you. And guys, you are saving more than you're spending. Before Club Inspire, you're all going to get up to a £60 basket before you use that Leanne 12 as well. So make sure you're stocking up on these. This one here is your marvellous Mariposa that you've got there. And that's brilliant. It's like a stamp. So you can use the outside edge on its own, or you can use that beautiful butterfly imagery on the inside there. The opulent edge we've also included in here. We've still got some really cool items from this collection available. Those beautiful nesting dies there. And this one here is your tickets. Now, these are, I think these are potentially what maybe the most versatile dies we've done in a very long time. They will go with any single collection that we have got. We love these as well, all of these butterflies. Now, these are all disconnected. These are all individual stamps. You've got the biggest of butterflies, the tiniest of butterflies. It means if you want to make your own background papers, you can do that. You can arrange them in any way you want. Use all of them or just use one or two. This one here is your butterfly kisses. So you've got all of your beautiful sentiments in there to go with your butterfly collection, which is amazing. And Leanne loves this one. I can't believe we managed to get this in here. The Monarch, that is probably the biggest butterfly stamp we've ever done, I think we said before, didn't we?
It is definitely the biggest butterfly stamp we've ever done, and I simply cannot believe that there's any of those left to be able to put in that bundle. So if you love the Monarch for the price, and use your Leann 12.
I think the Monarch
I'd
was
be
about...
getting that bundle just for that.
Off the top of my head, the Monarch was about £15 on
Yeah.
its own. So brilliant that we've included that. With a leading edge die on the left side and the right side. Bit of fussy cutting. You'd be able to snip that all the way out and use that as a topper if you wanted to as well. £40 or $50 is your price on that. Use your Club Inspire discount. Get your extra 12% off of that as well. Use your double points. You're going to get your free gifts. Honestly, I mean, there's so many reasons to shop with that. If you wanted to use this as with your... Leann 12 code, the regular price here would be £35 or $40. I don't think $40 is right there with 12% off. We'll come back to that. Right, let's move on then. We're going to go over what we're doing, where we're going. So I'll do some comments whilst we just work that out. So Shireen says, love, 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 my Gemini is the best machine around. Jackie says, we've definitely petitioned for you. We can't lose you. Absolutely we can't, don't worry. We'll protect her. Leann, you are a powerhouse. No one can replace you or match you. We love you. Check out the love for Leann. I tell you what, I should have gone rogue and got myself a coat if I realised you'd got this love, this much love.
I don't think you're as important as me.
I don't think I am. I think you are terribly correct there. Shelley says, so very tempted to buy the Pro at this price. I mean, it's the best deal you're ever going to see, let's face it. Debbie has gone for loads of different stuff today. And Jeannie says, Leann, you are just too cute. You are too cute. What would you like to share with us next, Leann?
First of all, I'm going to tell you it's $44 with Leann 12 off, which is marvellous, I think. But the first thing we're going to do is have a look at the Monarch, because it's my very favourite, Joe. You are correct. Now, I adore this stamp and die set. So what I've done is stamp it out to start with, because you don't need to watch me doing that. You see me do that in all of the tricolour shows that we've done recently. So I've stamped out the Monarch. How amazing is that? It's huge, Joe. I would say, I'm going to get my ruler out, Joe. I'm going to get my ruler out because I want you to know how big it is, because we can tell you it's big, but it's difficult on a screen, isn't it, to sometimes work that out. So this is 15 centimetres wide, which is around 5 3/4 inches.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's how big it is. And then I'm going to colour it in, and I'm using my tri-blend markers here. Of course, if you got your tri-colour that I launched earlier this week, then you would absolutely be using those. This butterfly works with your tri-colour, it works with your shimmer ink pads, it works with Harmony Water Reactive, it will work with whatever you want to use with them. Use your aqua markers on it. You can colour it in with whatever you've got at home. You don't have to use your alcohol markers as I'm using here. And you can see all I'm doing is that 3 colour blend out to the edge of the butterfly using my marker.
Nice and so many segments as well. It sort of tells you where to put the colour and where to do the blend. I think sometimes you've got large open spaces, it can be a bit, a bit difficult to know where to put the colour, but with this, so simple.
Very simple. And you can do it as one full piece. Now you see I've started to build it up there. You can continue and do, for example, this piece up here. I've stopped the dark at that edge, and then I would start light down here again. And the reason I would do that is it starts to lay up your dimension. So rather than going all the way out with the dark in one piece, do choose segments. And your segments can be larger or smaller areas, depending on what you've got the time or the appetite for in that particular colouring session. And you see, by using your tri-blend, you get that beautiful transition and smooth blend between the 3 colours. Very, very easy to do. And you can see by starting the light here, you can layer it up on the dark. So you see how it looks like it's starting to overlay, and you've got that texture and dimension in the wings. Now I've done that with purple and yellow, and I've completed it. There we go. So that's fast forwarding by colouring it in just in 2 different colours, Joe. So you don't even have to do as I was doing with the tricolour shows. You can just have it where you've got 2 solid colours, as you can see there. Now the dies that come in the collection, Joe, are fantastic because, as you said, you can cut this in many different places and ways because of those edges. So you can use them together and cut it out on the edge of a card if you want to. You can use those edges to cut that, and then with your scissors just go around the open areas and make yourself a full cutout topper as well, which is what I've done there. So very, very usable in terms of what you can do with it. What I've done is create myself a card base. So if I just move that to one side, I've got a plain white card base, which I would stick a piece of that beautiful scrapbook paper on, and then with my edge die, cut that out. And I've got that fast forwarded here for you. So once you've cut that out through your machine, that is what you would end up with. Then what you're going to do is make yourself some mats and layers, which I've got here, and I will actually put those together. Let me grab some all-purpose glue just to do that very quickly. So quick flash of glue, there we go. Here we are. All-purpose glue, if nobody's tried the all-purpose glue yet, I would definitely be grabbing it as part of the birthday deal, especially with Leann 12 on. So you see, I've matted and laid the back of that. I've then got a little bit of gold gilding wax, and I'm just going to give the edge a little bit of something, Joe. I love a little bit of gilding wax to do this. Right. There we go. Here we are. So that's a little bit of gold gilding wax around the edge there. Beautiful. And then you've got choices, Joe. Okay, so you can decide what you want to do at this point. Now I've got a couple of other little pieces I'm going to use as decorations. I'll show you in a second. But my choices now are, do I want to put a full butterfly on here and have it flying off the edge of my card?
That's
or do I want to,
isn't
that absolutely incredible?
It's unbelievable.
Just putting a couple of little scraps on here with a bit of black card like this and a sentiment, it starts to look absolutely out of this world. Or do I want to take my craft knife and decapitate my butterfly?
No.
But Joe, it looks just as beautiful. So do I keep the butterfly whole? You can make me
think
whole
so.
again. Well, who sang that?
Atomic Kitten.
There we are. I don't know why that popped in my head, but there we are. I thought I'd just share that with you this morning.
You're very musical today. You've been Bruno Marsing.
Maybe I need more caffeine.
I've been doing a bit of £1 fish. It's been amazing.
I mean, absolutely.
It has been incredible.
What a repertoire I've got, Joe. So I could leave it whole again, or I could chop it off.
I feel like you've already decided. So, I mean, me and Charlotte are both saying leave it whole. But
I'm going to leave it whole.
Okay.
And you know what? By leaving it whole, you've then got a card set the same but different.
Yeah.
So you could do several in different ways if you want to.
What happened there?
You really agreed with that one, Joe. Yeah. And then if you wanted, look, you can even make it bigger on a card, so you can colour the whole thing in and just do your edge and have that beautiful patterned paper. I'm not gluing down my monarch butterfly, because what about this, Joe? You get that paper pad and the pearl card in your heritage die collection, do you not?
You do. You do indeed.
So imagine, Joe, doing your heritage die, doing your butterfly in a contrasting colour, and popping it in the centre of your heritage dies, and imagine having a piece of that scrapbook paper behind there, and then having that pattern. So if we use this as an example, and these are all, I'm not actually finishing a card here, I'm just giving you loads of options for things you're going to get in the show. Imagine taking that purple die set and having that laid on a piece of patterned paper. Imagine the white isn't there. And then you've got your purple, your monarch butterfly in the centre done in the matching colour tones. How exquisite would that look?
Beautiful.
So this butterfly can be in the centre of your heritage dies flying out as well. Doesn't just have to be chopped off on the front of a card.
Beautiful.
Isn't that lovely?
Absolutely stunning. Really, really gorgeous. Let me take you through then, again, everything you're getting in there. So you're going to get, I actually shortchanged you by a couple of items. I know, I am sorry. So you will get the rasin breads. The rasin breads. That's what they are. These are resin brads is what I was going for. The beautiful glitter flakes as well. They're going to come included for you too. Then you've got your lace in there, which is your butterfly lace, which is actual lace. place. It colours up beautifully that. You've got your Marvellous Mariposa in there, the beautiful stamp with the butterfly design. Opulent Edge there, which is your edgeable. You've got amazing nesting dies. These are the tickets that we looked at, and they'll go with absolutely everything. Some gorgeous butterfly stamps. You've then got your butterfly kisses in here, and the Monarch as well, which you've just seen Leann using. That should be £98 or $119. We've taken £58 off of that, or $70 almost. £32 or $40 as a platinum member, but you're actually going to get it for less than that. $28.14 or $32.48 with that Leann 12 discount. If you are spending, of course, over £60 or dollars, you can use that on everything in the show and everything across on the website as well. So make sure you are taking advantage of that. I want to recap one of last night's hot picks that Sarah brought to us in Cartload. Now this is amazing because £20 or $20 or $30, that is what you should be paying for the tri-blends on their own. You've got the cool blues in here, coastal blends we're calling them, and in there you'll get the ice blue, blue turquoise, true blue, light green, jade green, and the green turquoise. That's £20 worth on its own. Hang on a minute. You're gonna, if you're getting this in a basket over £60 or dollars, you're gonna get this for 12%, even less than yesterday. You're also going to get this in here, the Modern Calligraphy Discovery Kit. Now these are brilliant, great little gifts that you're getting here. That is worth, I believe, $12.99. You're getting that included totally free of charge. And you've also got glitter markers in here as well. These are your vibrant florals, Golden Glow, Electric Pink, Ultraviolet, Fiery, Supernova, and Yellow Cosmos. I think they're $9.99 off the top of my head. So you're getting £24 or £38 worth of products totally free of charge in that bundle when you're buying something absolutely incredible in the first place anyway. £16 or $24. If you're using the code, you'll get another 12% off of that. Right, we're going to move on. We are going back to the launch. It is incredibly busy on this launch at the moment. You guys have absolutely loved these so far this morning. Loads of you getting them in your basket, loads of you checking out. Let me run you back through again exactly what you are getting here included. So you've got your Antique Chic, which is that one just there. So this one here is your Edwardian Elegance. You've then got the Venetian Charm. You'll get the Heritage Scrolls. That one there is the beautiful Baroque, and you'll also get the Georgian Swirls, which is that one there. Then we're also going to include two freebies for you. So you're going to get the wonderful Butterfly luxury cards set. So again, perfect if you're going for that star buy or you already own the collection. Brilliant to use on its own with these brand new heritage dies. Then you've got as well that beautiful 12 by 12 cardstock, which is amazing. So both of those coming included for free. That's £30 or $40 worth of goodies. Now, because you're spending over £60, of course, it means £68 or $79 this will become, but your platinum price becomes $54.88 or $63.26, which is sensational value. Right, we're going to go back over to Leann, and we're going to have another demonstration on these, which is wonderful.
I'm excited. Do you know what? I love these, Joe. I really do. I just think they're exquisite. So I'm just cutting out a couple of extra pieces here because, and this is from the original die set I used, because actually what I want to show you is you can start to put together dies from different sets. So you can put your different sets. Sorry, I'm popping that out off screen. You didn't see that. So look here what we've got. We're popping out all the little pieces. And I've got all of the bits that I'm going to use to create this card already done. And we're going to ink that up. So let me pop that here. So popping out all of the pieces, we can see. And Joe, you're just going to take your time with this. If I could find my die brush tool, it would make life so much easier when it comes to this. So it's cut beautifully. You're just going to pop out the little pieces.
So a bit later, you'll have to tune in that masterclass and treat yourself to one, I think.
Well, I will, because I've got my cord. I'll use my cord myself. Oh, Joe, I'm going to do some shopping, and I'm going to use my own cord for myself. Do you think that's allowed?
Sorry?
Do you think it's allowed?
No.
I don't think staff
Well,
can
the
use
code wasn't allowed in the first place. That doesn't stop you, does it?
Well, that's very true.
Therese says, does the large monarch butterfly come in with the star by? Yes, it does. It is in there for you. Therese, you can use that. Which collection has a monarch butterfly in it? It's the Vintage Butterfly Star by, Mary. So make sure you get that. Gillian says, I wish I had my mind work like yours and could come up with such brilliant ideas. Terry says, oh my days, that is beautiful, isn't it?
The butterfly,
Yeah.
isn't it absolutely
Loads of love
exquisite?
for that, and it's in that star buy, so make sure you're snapping that up, and make sure you're getting up to £60 or dollars and getting that extra 12% discount, because you will kick yourself if you don't.
You will kick yourself. That bundle for me, with the discounts off, is worth it to get that monarch butterfly.
Absolutely.
And then everything else is a bonus, because I mean, I don't see that being in stock for very much longer. I can't believe that we had enough of it. Was the single most popular item in the collection. So, and we ordered a lot more of that than we did of everything else. So I'm going to sneeze.
Oh,
Excuse
well, that was a
me.
very dainty lady sneeze. Oh no, it's not done. There you go.
Sorry, there was two in there.
It was
I do
two.
apologise.
You had a double yoker.
Oh! I did try to be very ladylike with that. The last thing you need is me gesundheiten all over the place when I'm
Doing what now? Say that again.
gesundheit. Do you know?
What's
have you not
that?
heard
Gesundheit?
Gesundheit, like when you sneeze.
Oh.
Gesundheit.
Does it mean something in German?
Does it?
Oh, does it mean bless you in German? There you go.
Well, I didn't even know that.
There you are. I just checked my platinum points, and Debbie, this is Debbie Knight. Debbie is nearing 50,000 points. Wow, that is an awful lot of points. I think you're
Wow.
going to be platinum for a good while, Debbie, off the top of my head. No wonder my craft room could be called Crafter's Companion. I'm full of it. Any questions you've got about this launch, please do get them into me. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafter's Companion if you are over on YouTube.
Okay, so I've got all of my bits ready to start putting this together. So what I'm using is it's either Daisy or Sunflower. Has Daisy launched yet? Have I just given something away?
Oh,
Right, okay. It's from a Sunflower collection.
oh is it? I think you might have said Daisy there. Do you want to elaborate on that?
No, I don't want to elaborate, thank you. So I've got a card back.
Now she's
here.
embarrassed now. Look, I can see she's actually blushing now. She's like, oh no, what have I done?
I didn't mean to. I don't think it's launched
You
yet.
heard it here first.
It's very beautiful though.
When is it coming?
Not long.
Not long. Next month? Month after?
Soon.
Soon. Okay, there you go.
Very soon.
There's an exclusive.
So I've got a beautiful piece of paper on the back here, and I've just done a 5x7 back card and then scored, and I've got that little kind of 2-inch flap. This measurement doesn't really matter, just whatever works for you. Mine's around 2 inches. I've got a piece of acetate, and with my acetate I've put a little bit of red liner tape along, so I'm sticking it to the top of there, and then as that folds down to the front, I've also got my piece of white card here, and that's going to get stuck at the bottom of the acetate, and that creates a card front for you, which you can see there, the same size piece of white card at the bottom as I've got at the top, and that creates this card front for you with a see-through panel. You're then going to do your matting and layering. So, oh, this is the beautiful Bee Collection, Joe.
Sorry?
That I'm using. You know the Bee Collection, Be Happy, Be Beautiful.
Is that what this is?
This is what this is. I've just seen the bee
Is
on the
it?
back there. Yeah,
Is
100%.
it? Is it really?
100%. There, look, there. Honey pot
Where?
and bee. Yeah, definitely is.
I don't think it
It
is.
is, Joe. Look, bee, honey pot. That's what it is. So if you've got the Be Beautiful collection, you will have these papers at home. Look,
Yep.
honeycomb on the brown.
Definitely not in the Daisy collection.
Definitely not. I mean, is there one? I don't know. I don't know, Joe.
You are right. You've gone rogue today.
I said I was going rogue yesterday, and
I can't.
I'm
I
sticking
can't
to mine.
take any questions about anything to do with the word Daisy in it. I'm afraid. There's
No.
loads of them in the comments. You're going to get Leanne in just too much trouble.
Too much trouble. That would be a daisy too far, wouldn't it?
Stop saying it.
I know.
Stop saying it.
I know. I'm not even going to sing that song. Daisy, Daisy, give me. I won't sing that. So I've got a Fryer Brown ink pad here, which is in that Harmony Water Reactive bundle. If you take your die out once you've embossed it, before you've done the inking through the spaces, I really like to do this too. So I just get my blending tool and rub it across, which gives it a lovely aged heritage feel. It changes the colour of the cardstock and picks up that lovely embossed detail for you, just very subtly. So it's just whether you want it to be really impactful or more subtle, and of course the choice is entirely yours. Now I'm using 2 different die sets here, Joe, and I wanted to show you that because it indicates that when you get these home, you don't just have to use them as an individual set of nesting dies if you don't want to. You can use them together to get even more impactful looks. So I'm going to use my 3D glue gel, and I'm going to put this one down first. Let me just get all of the bits off here that I need. Oh, it's got a bee embellishment on this card, so yes, it's definitely bee. Okay, so a little bit of, oh, wrong side. A little bit of glue gel here. Here, not here, that's going to stick off in there. There we go, because that's going on in a diamond. So you don't have to put it on straight away. That's where I want my glue gel, so that's catching there and there. Lovely. And then I'm going to do one of my white frames. Now this is what I love about them, and I'll show you the difference. Because these are heritage die sets, I like to use, and that's why we've got this Friar Brown on the website in that bundle, I like to age up every layer.
Okay.
And Friar Brown is the best ink pad for aging your pieces. And by aging, it's just giving that vintage sepia, you know, been around for a while look to it.
I've got that sort of vintage sepia, been for around feeling today, Leanne.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
look,
with you there,
hopefully
Joe.
not look, I don't know, let me know at home, but feeling maybe.
Okay, so then I've got that goes on there. And this is where I start now. That would have ended and you would have put your little sentiment in the middle, because that would have been your layering set. So you would have then put your sentiment in, been good to go. However, I've cut 2 more from a completely different die set. And if I just show you there, you can see that the pattern on the corners of the frame is different. And what I'm going to do is keep rotating these, Joe, and this is where the real wow of these dies starts to show, because I can then rotate this one, stick that in place there. I can then take another one and I can decide to age it or not. And whatever I decide to do is going to be okay.
You could go a bit wonky if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you can create
Leanne.
that kind of ellipse and this, like, yeah, totally, what is that word? Like where it,
Yeah, where it comes out and
yeah. And you can
twizzles, I
build
want to
up,
say,
like,
but that's not the word.
Yeah, like
Stacky twizzle.
a stacky twizzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would look amazing, wouldn't it? And you could really build it up as much as you like. It's entirely up to you. Should we want this one on here? Or you could just use that as a frame there. Look at that.
Look. Have a word, that's amazing.
Do that. Okay, doing that. And brilliant. Cut out all your pieces and do exactly what I've just done. Sit and work out where you want to put them. And then I've got that lovely oh, yeah, I like that. That's good. And then I'm going to put the frame in the middle, the little piece. Here we go. That's going in the centre. And I'm putting that on an angle so it doesn't have to go square. So you see it's catching onto the frame underneath. I've got my spare piece that would have cut out. And I'm going to put that in the centre, a little bit raised. Hello, there we are. I've got a little bee. Put the little bee, let's put him there. And a little bow. Let's put that there. And in no time, you've got a really beautiful creation with a definite heritage feel to it, because those dies can be rotated at 45 degrees each layer. And for all they're a nesting set, they're a rotating nesting set of heritage dies to give you that real classic, beautiful, ornate look that is very different to anything we've done before.
Amazing. Absolutely incredible. They really, really are. Let me take you back through what you are getting included then in here. So the Antique Chic is the first one that you are getting just there with that gorgeous heart in the centre. Then you have got the Edwardian Elegance. That is your next one. This one here is your Venetian Charm. Then you've got the Heritage Scrolls. That's the beautiful Baroque just there. And you'll also receive the Georgian Swirls. Now, they're all available individually. However, no one is getting them individually, because when you get them together, you get, of course, the luxury cardstock from the Vintage Butterflies and you get the 12 by 12 too. Now, the price on your screen, I'm going to say it's incorrect because you're all getting this up to £60 or dollar spend basket, and when you do that, your UK usual price, today's price, becomes £68, in the US $79.06. If you're a platinum member, $54.88 or $63.26 with both your platinum discount and your Leann 12 discount. The code you need is along the bottom of your screen just there. Now, I knew this was going to be busy before Leann went rogue and started, you know, willy-nilly, you know, throwing codes about this morning to celebrate her 12 years of being here. I need to let you know, just in the first hour of Wake Up Call, now we had a big stock of this, a fifth of the stock has already gone. 1/5, and that doesn't take into account all of you who've got it in your basket at the moment, of which there are loads of you on the website shopping away. And I know what you're doing. You're thinking, having a good look round, thinking you want to, you know, have a little look from yesterday's deals, get the best of today's deals, and get the best deal you can with that extra 12%. It is very busy. We knew you'd love this launch. It's one of the ones I've been really looking forward to, all of the birthday event. You guys are loving it. It is super busy. Remember, you're getting free gifts. You're still getting double points. Do you know what we haven't even talked about yet, Leann?
What?
The fact we're going to do a giveaway in this very show.
Are we?
And every show.
Oh.
Every show we're going to give away a £25 gift bag.
Free gift?
Yeah, free gifts, £25 gift bag and a £25 voucher to one of you lovely lot that comments on our socials, Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion on YouTube. I want to talk to you about this, our original Gemini machine. Now, brilliant deal on this because $179 or $249, that is the everyday price that you'll see this at on our website, and we sell hundreds, thousands of them at that price, day in, day out, which is amazing. What we then are going to do as well, though, is we're going to give you £100 or $100 worth of goodies included in there. So that is amazing. That saves you over £100. It's actually almost £110 or over £130 that you're saving there on that, which is brilliant. However, it gets even better, doesn't it? Because that is definitely over £60. So the today price with the Leann 12 code comes to $158.40, or your dollar price, $219. That then makes your platinum price £126 if you're here in the UK, or $175 if you're in the US. £120. You're getting £100 worth of freebies included. I'll tell you what, if we take much more off, we're basically paying you to take the Gemini at this rate. If you have looked at this deal all week and thought, my word, that's a sensational deal, grab it today. You've only got 24 hours though to use that code. Don't come back after Play Crafts Right tomorrow, pop this in your basket and think, why am I not getting? Well, you go there and put that Leann 12 code in and it'll say, and you won't be able to use it. Make sure you're using it now. Get this in your basket. If you've thought about this, I'm just hearing still how quickly that Pro is going as well. So if you've got that in your basket, think about checking it out. Gosh, it's been flying by the seat of our pants all week here on Crafters TV, but today with the extra code, I don't know about you, Leann, I'm on the verge of a nosebleed. I think we better take a break.
Please.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
The one that was really funny, Ben. You didn't.
It was better than your I'm a no and I live in a caravan.
I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
Can we clip that? We'll do it. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
Surprise! Well, knock me down with a feather. Crafters Companion is turning a sensational 17. And boy, do we have a celebration for you. We are bringing the razzle-dazzle and putting on the glitz for a fabulous and flamboyant affair, and you're all invited.
From the 17th to the 30th of October, we'll be shining the spotlight on a glittering array of spectacular new launches, amazing offers, and so many show-stopping surprises.
Head on over to Crafters TV for a toe-tapping Tinseltown party with live fun and crafting goodies every single day.
Cocktail hour is already in full swing. So visit the Crafters Companion website to find out more, and of course, join the fun.
You know, I told you that 20% of that launch had gone. If I told you that again now, I'd be telling you an absolute zinger of a fib, Leanne, because a quarter has now gone. We've got a 2-hour launch day coming up with myself and Debbie on that at 2 p.m. in the UK, 9 a.m. East Coast. So if you want it and you want those freebies that are included, you're going to have to be quick. We have more of the dies. I just don't know what we'll do regarding the freebies when we sell out of those, the hundreds that we have of those. So please be quick. Now, talking about things selling out, this bag of mine is 3/4 gone. And loads of you got it in your basket as well from earlier today. If you want it, I don't know that this is going to last through the day today, so please be quick. Now, you guys, I've selected an awesome set of bits and bobs in here for you. So if you've still got festive crafting to do, you're going to love it. Now, you know how much I love a tag, Leanne. I just love them with all my heart. You've got 2 fabulous tag dies in there included. You've also got the message reveal die matching in your tag die, which I thought was excellent. So you can really create some awesome matching projects with that. I've popped one of these in there, the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I love those stamps. I went a bit Dickensian Christmas there myself, didn't I? I love those stamps. I do. Call Blimey Governor.
The rain in Spain.
I've always liked that. They're saying in the game. How rude. You can create your very own Dickensian Christmas with that, which is beautiful. This one here is your stamps and dies.
Adore that.
Beautiful. They're not acorns, are they? They're pine cones.
Pine cones.
I'm finally getting it. I used to get them the wrong way around, Leanne.
Did you?
Source of much amusement. Charlotte used to laugh in my face. We've given you an amazing creative card, and the Bethlehem collection was so popular. Amazing how I've been able to pop that in there for you. These are layering stamps. These are worth £15 on their own. And another one, we're going to pop another creative card in there for you, which is brilliant. I've popped this in there. I just thought you could just do a bit of colouring for yourself over Christmas.
Yes.
You know, just have something you can just have on the go.
Yeah.
I was like, when it gets too stressful, you know, when the Brussels sprouts are overcooked, or the turkey hasn't gone in early enough, and you're on the verge of telling everyone to pack up the car and go home halfway through Christmas Day, get your pens out, do a bit of colouring for yourself. That's what you need. Some beautiful laser cut toppers and some of my all-time favourite stamps as well, the collage stamps, which are just stunning. All of that is in there for you, but over 3/4 of this has now gone. £30 or $40, £24 or $32, double points and an extra 50 points. And if you're spending over £60, you're going to get an extra 12% off as well. There's just so many, there's so many great things to shop for. Debbie says, I find myself laughing along with Joe. He's such a happy fellow. Thank you for that, Debbie. That's a really lovely compliment. Adriana says, I can't let this code go unused today. You can't. Remember as well, just to remind you, if you're spending over £60 or $1, the code you need to use is Leann, all capitals, Leann 12. Leann 12. I'll just pop it along the bottom of the screen there for you. Debbie then says, I find myself laughing. Oh, she says it again. She really means it because she's popped it in the comments twice.
Wow.
Yeah. Wengski says, I can't resist a heritage die, especially with Leann's very generous discount. Adriana, she's going to use that code today as well. Kerry's got an order placed. Sarah's loving your last card, as is Laquietta and BJ. And Laquietta saying they're mesmerised watching this show. Right, we're going to go back to the vintage butterflies star buy because it's very busy on this at the moment. You guys are absolutely loving it. So let me take you through what you are getting in here then. So you're going to get that beautiful, marvellous Mariposa. If you're going for the launch, which most of you are, this is kind of give you all the extra bits. I mean, you've not got far off a full collection here with this.
No.
You've got the opulent edge. You've also got those beautiful nesting dies. You've got the tickets in there. You will get the beautiful butterfly stamps. All of those are disconnected. Butterfly kisses in there. You've then got the monarch too. This one here is your resin brads. You've got the amazing glitter flakes, and you will get also the lace in there too. £40 or $50, you're not paying that. If you're spending, as long as you're spending over £60 or dollars, you're going to get it for £35 or $44 today. Plus, you'll be able to use your Club Inspired discount on top of that as well. Right, I believe we're going to go back to Leann for another demo on this.
We are indeed, Joe. We're going to do something with that beautiful butterfly collection. And I thought, let's have a look at doing a watercolour version of that fabulous butterfly, which for me is the main kind of wow in that little collection that you've got there. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to look at how we can do this, and we're definitely going to be chopping our butterfly up this time. Right, so I have got my Monarch stamped and heat embossed in a gold embossing powder there, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I've then got my Harmony Water Reactive from that bundle that we've got on the show, and I'm adding some of that to my glass mat, and I'm going to use the blue and the purple, and I might use, I've got the Midnight, and can I just say, everyone, this Midnight Harmony Water Reactive ink pad, my favourite pad in the whole collection. Absolutely adore it. It's exquisite. And I might put a little bit of pale fig in there too. Which is
Remember, we've got
nice
that water reactive ink pad collection in this show for you, but it is absolutely flying out. There are not many of those left. I don't think we're going to have that in our later launch day show. Debbie Robinson's going to come in. She's going to be fuming. She'll be like, "Where's all the stock gone of these?
What's
going on?"
Doing, Leann? And I know she's very excited to show you her take on these. She absolutely loves them. So, yeah. Sorry, Debbie.
Is she here? Have I seen her milling around yet? I
Don't
think she's
know.
probably out in the back somewhere.
Now, look, I'm just picking up the colour from my glass mat. I'm using a damp brush, and then with that Harmony Water Reactive, I'm pulling that out, and I'm getting beautiful watercolour effects really, really quickly and easily. So I'm using a little bit of the Midnight now. I'm going to add a little bit of that in there. What you will notice I do, Joe, is I go back and clean my brush, take off the excess, and then drag that colour out. And then if I need to put a little bit more depth in, I go back into my ink and I add a little bit more depth in. So that's how I get the deep watercoloured effect with the light and shade.
Beautiful.
And you're just going to build that up all over your butterfly, depending on where you would like it to be and what you want to do. And what I've done here, because I had some blue on my blue left on my brush when I went back to the purple, I've mixed a new violet colour. So just by using those two inks, I've got 3 colours on my butterfly there. And you've seen us do this so many times over the time that we've launched Harmony Water Reactive. So I'm sure you're well versed in exactly how to get the best out of it. Now, that's painting one every little bit on its own. I'm just wondering where mine is. I had another one coloured and I've lost it, Joe. Can't find it. I'll find it.
What are you after?
I've lost half a butterfly somewhere.
Oh, you're always losing a bit of a butterfly, you aren't you?
Honestly.
Chopping bits off, losing bits.
I know, it's ridiculous. So if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to do a piece at a time, you can just do a full watercolour wash. So you can go over the whole thing and it'll resist where the gold is, and you can just do it in a much more subtle fashion if you want. So I've got a wash all over there, and then I can go and pick up darker pieces and just add in some interest in little areas, and that will do it much more quickly for you. So the choice is entirely yours, Joe. Whatever you want to do, it's going to look beautiful because you're going to have that lovely soft painterly effect.
Those water reactive ink pads are heading towards limited stock that we've got on the show. If they're in your basket, you need to think about checking them out. It's a 9-piece selection. Details are there on the bottom of your screen.
Okay, so I'm going to leave that as it is and crack on with the rest of the demonstration because I've shown you how to watercolour it. Then what I've done is taken that beautiful edge that is in the collection. Joe, I really love that. And on a plain brown card, I've put the die on the edge of the fold and cut it so that when I open it out, I've got that lovely decorative top on the top of my 10-fold card. What I'm going to do is turn that inside out, and with my dotty tape pen, put that there, with my dotty tape pen, I'm going to run, that's not the dotty one, here it is, I'm going to run some of my glue dots just across the back of there. And actually what I do with these little bits that are left behind, I take those off because they're not necessary. And just run that over. Okay, so I've got that along there. And then from inside the card, I've cut another piece of black of the same decorative edge, and then from inside the card I just pull that up, and then that catches, and what I can do is a little drop shadow, and then I can just move that along and you get that lovely kind of drop shadow effect. I just need to pick that up a little bit there, and you can see from the front all I'm doing is nudging it till I get it where I want it to be, and then I press down the glue dots when I'm happy with it. So that strengthens it and gives that a lovely drop shadow. I've then got some of the beautiful paper, and I've just matted and laid on black. If I could give you a top tip, Joe, if you're brand new to card making, and I could give you a top tip, it would be matte and layer, matte and layer, matte and layer. And matte and layer with straight edges, so use a guillotine. And that just means I've done a piece of black card and then my paper, which frames it like a picture and makes that beautiful patterned paper from that collection really pop. Then I've got here, and I need my foam on a roll, Joe. I can't sing the song because I don't know it. I need to get Ben to teach me the song.
I have refused. I've cancelled it, Leanne.
Have you?
That's the great thing about it being 22. We can just cancel stuff we don't like anymore.
Can we?
Yeah, me and Craig thought it had its day, so we've cancelled it.
Did
That's
you?
the great thing about cancel culture. Yeah, it's done.
Wow, so it's just done.
Just done.
You
finished.
decided and it's
we
done.
We decided. That's it. Yeah, we were offended by it, so it's done.
Oh wow. Okay, right. Well, I'm okay with that. If it's cancelled, I don't need to learn it.
There is a new version doing the rounds though, which isn't cancelled.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is foam on a roll. Do 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 do.
Oh.
Foam on a roll. Do 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 do. I don't know if that one's taken off or not, but that one's definitely not cancelled.
That one.
That was beautifully put. Yeah, beautifully.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
It sounded very much like our opening credit music actually when you did it.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's because I'm tone deaf, Joe. How'd you guess? Absolutely tone deaf. Now, I've put that little panel on the bottom there and I lifted it up with my foam on a roll to make a little pocket on the front of my card, and I've stuck some of that beautiful butterfly lacy ribbon across the edge of my pocket. Now I've got a number of those little tags that you love, Joe, cut out in various shapes and sizes, and this little tag is in the same colour as the background paper. So this is where your Harmony Water Reactive ink pad bundle comes into its own again, because you're going to use your Fryer Brown and you're going to vintage up this piece of paper by just doing a lovely little soft blend of that vintage brown around the outside, which you can see there. And now when I put that on top of my paper, the tag stands out. Whereas if I'd just done it without doing that, that tag would have blended into the background of that card, wouldn't have looked quite as beautiful. So pop that on there and just decide where you would like it. A little bit of 3D glue gel again. I like to do that for my embellishments. You don't need a lot. Just decide where you would like that to be positioned. That's gone in the pocket. I've then got my 2 tickets in the pocket. So just decide.
You're able to use those with everything, Leanne, aren't you?
And with all of the sentiments that you've got at home. So stamp sentiments onto the tickets. I've left them plain because you don't have sentiments in this bundle you've got here. But I would be stamping sentiments on at home, absolutely. Then I've got this little With Love tag. I think that might have come in with one of the sets you've got there. So I'm going to pop that on the tag. That's going there. I've got my lovely little enamel charm Don't know if they're in the set this time, Joe. I can leave it off if they're not. There we go. I'll pop it on. You'll have some kind of charm at home. That little butterfly is going on there. Got some pearls that we can add on in a couple of places if we want to. And then I would use my die, cut my butterfly in half, chop him in the middle. And when you've done that, voila. Just pop it on the edge as a little accent there. And you can see, absolutely gorgeous, isn't it, Joe? It's beautiful. So a lovely card base, and then when you add on the butterfly that you've watercoloured with that lovely regal edge popping out the top, I think it makes a very different looking card to the one we did earlier with that beautiful butterfly. Let me just pick that out and show you. Very, very different. Same die set, same paper pad.
Isn't it?
And that's the absolute pleasure of having that fabulous butterfly that you can colour any way you like. You can make it look very, very different depending on what you're working on.
Absolutely gorgeous, really lovely. Right, if you want to go for this, I'm going to run you back through what you're getting in there then, because it is an amazing selection. You are saving, well, you are saving what? £60 or $70 on this particular collection, which is incredible. So this is what you're going to receive in that star buy. If you're going for the new launch, so remember you're getting the 12x12 pad and the luxury cardstock in that one just there. So you've got your opulent edge. You've also got your nesting dies in there as well. This one here are those tickets that we looked at, which are just so versatile. Here is your stamps that you've got there too. These are your butterfly stamps. Then we have also got there your sentiments as well. This one here is your monarch, which is the one that you are all absolutely loving. You've then got the resin brads here. This one is your glitter flakes, and you've then got your lace there as well. £40 or $50. Get that in a £60 basket or over, that will become £35 or $44, which is sensational value for money. Lots and lots of you going for those. We don't have as many of these as we would like at that incredible price, so please make sure you are grabbing that and getting checked out. Remember, double points, free gifts as well, and we've got that giveaway coming up still before the end of this show. We're going to move on. I want to share a plate bundle for you from last night's cartload show. This was amazing. You guys loved these yesterday. Let me take you back through these then. This is a complete collection of your Gemini plates that we have got. We'll get those deals changed for you in a moment. Here you can get one of the clear plates, get two of the clear plates, of course. It is a full collection. I think, look, the thing is you're going to be doing so much crafting with all these birthday deals you've got. Get yourself a brand new set of plates now before you exhaust the ones you've already got. Some magnetic shim is in there. You're also going to get your plastic shim. You've also got your embossing mat, and you'll get your metal cutting plate in there as well. We don't normally do discounts on these sort of items. £20.44 or $34.44 is what you're getting off this. You're going to get an extra 12% off of this, and you're going to get an extra 12% off of your platinum price if these are in a basket over £60. So make sure you are grabbing a hold of those. Right, we have got gilding flakes available for you. These again were in last night's show. But if these are in a basket over £60, you're going to get an extra 12% off of these. Amazing value. 3 in here. These are the big pots as well. 200 mils. These are huge, these containers. Take them out of here and put them into some plastic container, larger plastic containers, and they'll really fluff up. They'll sort of quadruple in size. So you've got the argent, which is that beautiful silver in there. You've also got the, this one is your burnished copper. That gorgeous coppery tone in there. And you'll get the Ariel, or Oriel, sorry, which is the wonderful gold. It's the wonderful gold. Apparently I'm being cancelled in the comments.
Wow.
I don't know why am I being cancelled? I'm cancelled apparently, yeah, in the comments. Oh, does that mean I get to go home for the rest of the day from comment?
No.
Cancel.
Absolutely not.
I don't think it does it? No, I don't think it does. But these are amazing. Stock up on those, guys. They are really, really busy at the moment. We're going back to the heritage dies. Very, very busy on these. Let me take you through exactly what you are getting then here. So, this one is your antique chic. I love that, antique chic, what a gorgeous name. Remember, you can mix and match across these as well. That's the Edwardian elegance. You've got the Venetian charm. That there is your heritage scrolls. You will also get the beautiful Baroque and the Georgian swirls in there too. Now, not only will you get that, if you bought them individually, this is the price you would pay. However, you're going to get two amazing freebies when you get them in this configuration. You're going to get that beautiful luxury pearl vintage butterfly cardstock, and you're going to get the amazing 12 by 12 vintage butterfly paper pad too. Those two items on their own, they're worth £30 or $40. So you'd have a great saving today of £30 or $40, but it gets even better because you're going to be spending over £60, getting the extra 12% off. You're looking at £68 or $79 to get this today. Platinum members, £54 and change or $63 and change. Hold on to your craft count, Leanne, because approaching a third of this deal has already sold out and gone. It is exceptionally busy over on the website. You're still going to get the free gifts. You're still going to get the double points. I tell you what, Debbie Robinson's going to be fuming when she gets in. You know, she's here. I can see her milling about backstage.
If she's in, I think she's going to be wagging her fist at me through the window.
She really will.
But you know what, Joe? I love that, because what you're going to be able to do, if you are buying them now, it means you're going to rest easy in the knowledge that you've got them. And then you're going to watch all of Debbie's fabulous demonstrations where she shows you how to use them, and know that they're on the way to you, and you're going to be able to create what our Debbie shows you, because these types of dies are right up our Debbie street. She absolutely loves this type of crafting and this type of nest and die. I have no doubt she is ecstatic to be doing this launch. I know she absolutely adores them, and so I know she's going to have so many wonderful demonstrations to show you. I'm excited to see what she does with them myself. Joe, I had made a specific type of card with these, and what I did is I loved, you know, we had that little brainwave between, and I've just done something there that I tell you never to do.
What are you like? You're going to end up in your very own law court, you are, at this rate.
I mean, I'm in my own law court this morning. Absolutely, I am. But you know what? I needed for speed to do that. So there we go. So I made this lovely card. And I think with those heritage dies...
Stunning, isn't it?
Stunning. Look at the bit of gild on there on the frame. We're going to do that. But I love the idea that we invented earlier of rotating them round. So I've cut a couple of extra pieces so we can
Brilliant.
do that.
Oh, a double spinning.
A double spinning one. And I think it's going to be, oh, that's what I think. I can't think of a word to express, whoa. Can you, Joe?
No, I can't. I think you've nailed it. I don't think I can make an improvement on that.
Thanks, Joe. Right, so I've just been filling my syringe up there because I just need a little bit more glue. Right, we're ready to go because I've got all the pieces cut. So I've got my matte and laid white card base here, which is absolutely lovely. And I've got a piece of gorgeous paper on there. And for the life of me, I cannot remember which pad I got that from. One of the really lovely ones that I've had for a while. Okay, so I've got all my pieces ready. Matte and laid ready. And then I'm going to grab, where's my frame gone? My big frame. Oh, I'm going to have to cut it out. Hang on then.
Have you thrown it in the bin by accident?
Oh, where's my big frame gone?
Lots of you still chatting away. Lynn says, I've placed many orders. I can't remember what I've already bought. Charlotte says, Joe cannot be cancelled. Thank you for that, Charlotte. Not Charlotte in the gallery. She's fully on board with the fact of me being cancelled. She's well up for it. In fact, she's starting a change.org petition as we speak, I think. Jackie Deschamps says, Joe can't be cancelled. He cheers up my day. Thank you for that, ladies.
What I want to show you, Joe, is here. Look, here's a lesson in how to deal with a mistake. So what I've done is, out of my piece of blue card, because I got excited, because I wanted to build up lots of layers with the twisty thing, I've used my piece of blue cardstock that was meant for my big frame, and I've used it to cut out a small frame. However, because they nest, my piece of blue cardstock, all I've got to do is take my big frame, line it up on the nest line, if that makes sense, around the aperture, where the aperture is that I've cut out, tape that down still, and out of my piece of waste card, I'm still going to be able to get my big frame.
Nice.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So all is not lost. So if you do that at home, now you know how to save the day. So let's run that through, and then I'll have the big frame, and I'll show you how to do the gilding.
Day well and truly saved there. It really, really is. Sandra says, wasn't the daisy? Was it? Oh, daisies. No, it wasn't the daisy. Can't talk about daisies, Sandra. Stop getting me in trouble. Leanne, you've really let the cat out of the bag there.
I really have, I know. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't follow my own good rule there, did I?
You didn't.
I was a bit excited, I know. I mean, I would have less immortals in the Law Court of Leanne for doing that, Joe. But
You would indeed.
So I'm going to emboss this now. So you see there, out of my waist, look, there's the, and actually, quite like that. Look at this.
Delightful.
Isn't that a lovely look at that? That's like another bonus little frame that you could have. I didn't even realise that's the waist. Oh, I feel like I've
That's
discovered
delightful, isn't
I
it?
feel like I've discovered something there.
You really have.
I'm feeling, I'm feeling virtuous in my mistake. Emboss it. I'm not going to, because I'm just going to put the gilding wax on. You get the idea. And because the pressure in the Gemini is such, it already does a little bit of embossing for you. So you're going to take your gilding wax and you're going to rub it across and catch. I'm just going to take the excess off there, down at the bottom. So I've only got a little bit, and then you rub it over and catch the raised areas to gild them. Okay, so you're going to pop that little bit on there. I love a little bit of gilding because it does give
Just makes it pop, doesn't it?
Yeah, makes it pop, gives that heritage again, that heritage look and feel, which is what we wanted. So we've got that on there, and then that's going to be the base frame. That will go here. So I'm going to stick that in place again with my glue gel. You emboss it when you've got it at home. I want to show you the twisting element rather than the emboss element on the outside frame. So there's that there. Now then, on the finished card, I've just done one rotation and I've done a drop shadow with the gold mirror. But what I've got now is 4 frames cut out with the same die that we're going to do the whole twisty thing.
Nice.
Which I think
Which must have a word, mustn't it?
It must have a word, and I
can't think of it.
If there is a
It's
word,
like a camera. Reminds me like a closing camera lens is what it looks like.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to use our glue gel, and I'm just going to run a little bit down the straight edges. And again, it dries clear. You'll take more time than I am. Oh, I need to put my straight frame. Is that stuck? I've knocked it. Let's get that back in the middle. There we go. And then we're going to twist them. So we'll start first of all like that. And then with the next colour, which I think I'll go white, we're going to twist it just a little bit. Not the full 45 degrees.
Not a full twist.
Not a full 45
just a mini twist.
degrees, a mini twist, a halfway house. So a full 45 degrees would be there. But we're not going to do that, we're just going to do that.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, and then the next one, what colour do you want on the top?
Gold on top, I think.
Gold on top, right? So the next one gets a little bit of this run down. And remember, every single die in the collection you can do this with. And I think what you'll realise is when you get them all, because we've built in this way of doing it, oh, I love this, Joe. You're going to, oh my word, you're going to try so many different ways. I love this. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's fab, isn't it?
And then the next one is the last one. You're going to find so many different ways of doing it and twisting them in different ways, layering up different amounts of the pieces, nesting them in different ways. A nesting set where you've got the ability to move everything ever so slightly. I'm going to put that one there. Oh.
That looks amazing.
I absolutely love that. I do. I really, really love it. And then we've got our 2 little toppers, which will drop shadow up and go in the centre with your sentiment. So just use your dotty tape pen for that, just to lay them up over the top of each other. So I'm going to put dotty on here, just a little bit, and then that's going over the top of the blue one. There we go. Put that in there, little drop shadow, bit of glue gel, to pop that in the centre. And then I've got my waist from there, which is going to go in the centre. You brighten my day. You brighten my day, Joe.
Oh, you brighten mine as
There you
well.
go. And then you could put your little corners on there if you wanted to as well. Should we do that? Why not?
Yeah, why not? Absolutely. Very, very busy still on this launch. Over a third gone, as we said now. It's really busy. A lot of you checking out. Remember, the price you're seeing on the screen isn't the price you're going to pay. And I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound right, Joe. Well, it was right until Leanne came in this morning, waggling a big 12% discount about everywhere.
Well, do you know, I just wanted to share the love. I wanted to share the best
Absolutely.
love. Now, look at the difference. So exactly the same die, exactly the same colours, exactly the same until I decided to layer up tons of frames there and do that twist. So you can have it very simple heritage style like that, classy, beautiful, go over the top and have it really Renaissance, which is all that real opulence and all of those layers and that colour, that deep colour in there, which I think looks gorgeous, especially with the addition of the gilded wax.
Yeah, it looks absolutely spectacular.
And it's so the same set, so many different ways. I think you're going to absolutely love them.
You are indeed. A lot of you loving it in the comments as well. Janet says, pretty card. Laquette says the Heritage collection is amazing, so versatile. Patty loves that technique. Miss Smith loves it as well. Terry says that looks fabulous also. Let me remind you what you are getting in this particular collection here as well. So we've got the Antique Chic, which is this one here. You've then got Edwardian Elegance. This is your Venetian Charm. You've got Heritage Scrolls, beautiful Baroque, and of course the Georgian Swirls. They are the designs that are coming your way. They are all available individually. However, when you get them together, what you're getting, of course, as well, is you're getting some freebies. You are getting this. So you've got your luxury cardstock from the Vintage Butterflies in here. Then what you've got as well is your 12 by 12. Now, those two items alone are worth £30 or $40. So you've got a great saving there on that, which is brilliant. Absolutely amazing. This as well, Vintage Butterflies go so well, Leanne, don't they? They go so well with this. You'd use it together, and I guess even as just a standalone, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely, Joe, 100%. The Vintage Butterfly collection with those heritage dies, it's a marriage made in absolute heaven, which is why I was showing you that beautiful butterfly in the centre of that purple frame right at the beginning of the show with the heritage dies, because they just gel gorgeously. They really do. And for example, you know that lovely edge that I did on the top of the card that comes in the Vintage Butterfly? Do that and then do your heritage frames underneath in a twisted fashion. It's going to look so Renaissance. It's going to look, it's going to look amazing.
It is, isn't it?
I think the fact that these dies have been designed so cleverly with the balance of emboss and lacy detail, the fact that you've got those nesting elements, the fact that you then rotate that 45 degrees or more, as we've just seen, really just give that a little bit of something different and extra to what you've seen before with a nesting set.
Absolutely does. We've got some breaking news, Leanne, haven't we?
Yes, breaking news.
Very, very. I mean, I don't know how she's done it.
This is because...
But she's gone rogue. She's not only giving you 12% off today, off of everything, absolutely everything on the website here in show, but she's also managed to get back some more stock. And I think it's different, isn't it, Leanne?
It's different.
So if you've got the original one, you can go for this one as well.
You can go.
But I mean, there is a handful of these compared to... I think these were meant to be up on Sunday, weren't they? The few that we held back,
yes,
Leanne.
They were meant to be up on Sunday, which is Sunday coming when I'm back with you. But, you know, I thought, seeing as I've done the Leanne 12, why keep the bag for Sunday, Joe? Why keep the handful that are left? It's got a few different things in. Now, there will be some repeats, so if you've already bought a Leanne bag and you want another one with the Leanne 12 on, you'll get a couple of things the same, but not everything the same. And of course, those things you're going to give away and gift and do as raffle prizes, etc., etc. So, do you want to see what's inside? Yes, I didn't want to keep it till Sunday, because with Leanne 12 off a Leanne bag, if you put something else in for a tenner, get some glue, then you're going to get that 12%
It's
off,
£44 with the discount.
Okay, let's see what's inside. So, of course, you've got the bag with my hand-drawn portraiture of myself on there. And then you've got this fabulous stencil set, which I absolutely love. You have got our Hooray dies and stamps, which are really great in terms of putting a beautiful It's for a box, but actually used brilliantly on a card. Fabulous for birthdays. You've got that lovely bow in there, which I absolutely adore. You've got one of our large edgeables in here. I love those massive edgeables. That is different to the edgeable in the original bag. This is with Heartfelt Sympathy. The other one was on your special day. We've got my favourite gnome
I
stencil.
love that one.
It's so happy. And you can use it for so many different things, not just for the gnomes. This, glorious, in the Be Happy collection. Love that floral stamp and die with those little bees.
Not from the Daisy collection.
No, this is from the Be Happy collection. Or Be Beautiful even. Nature's Garden Beautiful. And the bees that I used on the previous card from this collection. We've also got... I went a bit mad when I put this in, Joe. So these are new this year.
They're new.
Yeah, they're new this year. But do you know what? I love them. And it's nearly Christmas and I thought you deserved it.
Apparently 10% of this has gone already, Leanne.
Not surprised. I just thought you deserved it. So I put that holly-shaped card base in there. You've got your Spectrum Noir Mandala kit because you can't have too many. And if you've got a couple of these, they're great because they're going to last you a while and you're going to be able to use it again. You've got your colour blend pencils in here. You've got a full Country Lane garden pad in here. You have got a new colour of the tri-blend in here, this fabulous magenta rather than the purple. You have got your A Day to Remember.
Nice.
Layerable sentiment, love it. You've got your family layerable sentiment. You've got your dome snowman card in there from the Vintage Snowman collection. You've got your pop-out spiral, which I absolutely love, your surprise spiral. You've got your peony from Bell Countryside, stamp and die.
Another recent launch.
Yep, recent. You've got your happy birthday pop-out because it's our birthday. And then you've got a pack of glitter.
Shut the front door.
Markers
These
in
are the
here.
outline ones, are they?
Yes, outline. Sorry. So
They're magic.
you're paying for this, Joe.
Right.
Right? That's what you're paying for in the bag.
Just those bits.
Those bits. That's what you're paying for. Everything else, all of this, including the bag, because we can't put a price on that, we've never sold it, completely exclusive, limited edition, never to be repeated again, completely and utterly free.
That's unbelievable. And you're getting the Leanne bag as well, the limited edition Leanne bag.
Yeah.
£50, $60. It's going really quickly. Over £200 or £250 worth of product in there. The saving is massive. You've got your Club Inspired discount. Get that in a basket over £60 or $60. You'll get another 12% off of that as well. We don't have anywhere near as many as we had of the original party bag, so you will be quick. I think there's only there's 2 or 3 bits in there that are duplicated. Yeah. I think the outline markers were in the original bag, weren't they?
Markers where the Discovery kit was.
And the Discovery kit was, but that's fine. You'll be able to gift those.
Yeah, of course you can. You can gift those, no problem at all.
Absolutely brilliant.
Raffle prizes, teacher gifts.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Little presents for kids at school, whatever.
I need to bring this back in and tell you about this. Lots of you gone for this. How many do we have left? Is it the UK stock we're super low on here? We are nearly down to single figures in the UK on the Gemini Pro. Now, if you've thought about this machine for a while, it is an incredible die cutting machine, the biggest home die cutting machine out there on the market. You save £150 or $150 on this today, which is amazing. However, you're spending over £60, aren't you? So it means that you're going to get another 12% off of these prices right here. So £264 in the UK today. If you're in the US today, $304. That means your platinum price today on this in the UK, $212. That's down from $449. That is less than half price. In the US today, $244, down from $499. Less than half price for a Gemini Pro machine. It is absolutely bonkers value for money. I don't think Leanne quite, took into account these kind of things when she popped that 12% on there. Let me also share this deal with you as well. The original Gemini machine with £100 worth of goodies included in there as well. Now, a brilliant saving, over £100, $130. If you're a Platinum member and you are going with the code today, remember, you're going to get 12% off of these Platinum prices as well. So if you're in the UK and you want to pick this up as a Platinum member, you will get 12% off of that price there. So honestly, if you've been thinking about upgrading to this machine, today is definitely the day to do it. Double points on this, you'll get all of the free gifts still, of course, as well. Let me take a moment to remind you of some of the amazing things that are on this show. I need to do the giveaway cork as well. I can't even remember who the giveaway is going to. Oh, here it is. Teresa Miller. Teresa Miller. There you are, you're in the bucket. Congratulations, you heard it. It's not a sound effect, you know, all my own sound effects here. Congratulations, you are in there. You were going to win a £25 goodie bag and a £25 spend. We will also pop you into that prize draw. Let me share some other products with you that are proving really, really busy in this show. So, Sarah's Hot Pick, the Edgeables. Get any 3 of the Sarah Hot Picks in your basket and you'll get an extra 10% off. And you can use Leann's code if you're spending over £60 or dollars. I mean, we're like quadruple. What's more than quadruple? What's the 5th version of quadruple?
Don't know.
Something fruple discounting for you. £16 or $24 if you want to get that one today. If you have
6 children, it's a sextuplet, isn't it?
So we're let's just be careful there, because I think we
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, let's just say a lot.
Yeah.
The mystery bag, my Christmas mystery bag, very busy. Over 3/4 gone here on that, and 50 bonus points there for you too. And also, don't forget about that Heritage Die launch. Over 1/3 of the stock of this has gone. You're getting £30 or $40 worth of free gifts included in there, which is amazing. And remember, of course, you're also going to get the daily free gift included in here for you, which today is the amazing thank you so very much that you've got just there as well. So it's that one just there. We've already got it on 10, Charlotte. You've got this on just here. There we go. There's your daily free gift. When you're spending over £10 or dollars, when you're spending over 50, you're going to get it there as well. You're going to get the paper pad and a £10 voucher. When you're spending over 100, you are going to get the markers and a £20 voucher as well. My, talk about flying by the seat of your pants. What a show that has been.
Fabulous, hasn't it?
Oh, I need to lie down now.
I need to lie down. Should we go and have a lie down together?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
It sounds a bit funny, but yeah, let's. There's 2 sofas. We can go and opposite each other.
Have a sofa each.
Absolutely. You're going to be with us all day tomorrow, aren't you?
I am.
Another big launch.
So excited.
Me too.
There's some sneaky peeks on my Facebook.
Is there? Make sure you get over to Leann's Facebook page. Don't forget to check out your basket. It's so busy across lots of things that you've seen. If you've got one of those pros in your basket, if you're in the UK, you need to think about checking that out as well. We will be back in an hour's time with the lovely Debbie Robinson. We've got full 2 hours on those brand new dies for you. So get your baskets checked out and we'll see you back here in an hour's time. Take care.